Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Young with Sask Ag Today here at the Western Canadian Crop Production Show at Prairieland Park in Saskatoon. Today I'm pleased to be joined with Dallon from Brandt Tractor. Dallon, how you doing today?
Not too bad, Ryan, and yourself?
I'm doing good, thank you. Trying to stay out of the cold, and things are heating up here at Crop Production Show. It's day 2, obviously. Just talk a little bit about Brandt and what you guys have promoting here at the show.
Precision ag specialist with Brandt. We are promoting like our GPS technologies and John Deere technologies here at the show.
Awesome stuff. And just talk a little bit about the GPS system. What kind of separates it from the others?
Well, first and foremost, with the receiver technology that we had, it's just basically we've got more satellites in the sky to make GPS corrections, and in our base model it is how would you say, better than our competitors.
And it's a lot more accurate. You can see exactly where you are, to the pinpoint.
Exactly, and if you upgrade, like we just released our 7000 receiver with SF RTK, and that RTK subscription, you are pass to pass 1 inch, repeatable for years. So they're saying 5 years because they've tested it for 5 years, but I'm thinking it's going to be longer.
And this is kind of applicable to any kind of farm equipment.
Yes, it is. It doesn't matter if it's a drill, combine, or sprayer, that accuracy is pretty important.
Awesome stuff. Yeah. And I could imagine, where are you guys located here at the Crop Production Show?
We are located in Hall E, along the east wall, close to you can't miss us, there's a big X9 there.
That's awesome. And I could imagine you've had a lot of foot traffic come around over the last few days.
We have, and it's a good place to be. I love sitting in that booth just talking to customers, familiar faces, new faces, just talking about all the technology that we have to offer.
Awesome. And I know you've gone a little bit of against the grain. You know how people typically they stay at the booth for the 3 days or the duration of a show, but you actually go out and about, going around the different halls at the show, talking to people. What's that kind of like? Is that a little bit more effective in terms of doing better business?
It is, I'll stay at the booth for, an hour or two, and then we'll go for a walk and kind of walk around, see if I can't see any familiar faces, or, even just because I work with John Deere, it doesn't mean I know a guy from Redhead, so I go over there and talk to him and see how everything's going, and just meet people and talk. That's all it is.
Exactly, yeah. It's not only familiar faces, but also people you haven't seen in 10, 20 years.
That's exactly it, exactly. So.
Awesome. And just wanted to say if you wanted anything to add or highlight, or what else do we need to know?
Well, so we have that. I talked about the SF 7000 receiver. We've just released our Gen 5 displays, universal displays, and those also we can get into other equipment. We can put that technology into a red tractor or what have you. So. Also, we do have the Essentials package, so it's geared for the customer that's maybe a little leery of the upfront cost traditionally that comes with the GPS technology. Now we have a kit that we can sell without that heavy upfront cost.
What's the feedback been like in terms of people using this equipment?
Feedback is always good. It's always good to have a phone call saying, man, this stuff is really cool, thank you. And I think that's why I like my job so much, is because I get those phone calls.
And the products you mentioned here, is this the latest in 2024 for Brandt?
It will be the latest in 2024 for Brandt. I don't know, they might roll out something halfway through the year, but this is what we are highlighting today. And another thing that I really would like to talk about is John Deere Operations Center and the people that, or not the people, but how it manages your data and how you're able to gather insights in your farm. Every John Deere piece of equipment that you buy is flowing data into Operations Center, and just trying to get people to get in there and really see how powerful it is.
So this is like a computer system then?
Yep, so it's just a web-based platform that the farmers are connected to with their machines, and all the data is telematic through the telematics, through the cell towers. piles it into John Deere Operations Center.
And is this kind of like built into the equipment, or is
It
this
is.
kind of an add-on?
No, it is. It's built into the equipment, and of course, competitor equipment, I can actually connect them, and they can purchase a modem to go into their equipment to flow into Operations Center as well.
So what kind of data would a farmer be putting into this system?
You can. It's so much. As applied data. Like if you got a sprayer, you of course got a tank solution. It'll keep track of what the rate is across that field and actually produce you a map with that. Plus, just a full analytic capture of what was going on that day. So it'll take all that information. It's basically you throw the notebook away. You don't have to write anything in a book, and it's all rolled up automatically for you.
Yeah, exactly. Gets rid of the pen and paper.
Exactly.
Now, this is a web-based system, as
Correct.
you mentioned. I could imagine the security. Obviously, there's security concerns
Sure.
with programs and stuff, and
Yeah.
this would be very secure.
Yes, it is. It's a John Deere, so you have the desktop version. It is web-based, but it's passwords. It's very secure unless you give out your password. I mean, it's and you connect. You don't have to give your password out to get people, stakeholders in your farm connected to Ops Center. You can create a team network where they have their own password and they can access your data. You can set those permission levels if you have somebody that you don't want to see the financial side of your data. You can set that permission for that individual.
Awesome. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
I don't know. Thank you for having me today, and hopefully.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having you on here, Dallon. I
Awesome.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's Dallon with the Brandt Tractor, and on behalf of Dallon, I'm Ryan Young with Sask Ag today from the Crop Production Show in Saskatoon.